In the lobby of Ramsey Solutions, yeah, that. Megan has dropped by. Hi, Megan. How are you?
Good, Dave. How are you? Better
than I deserve. So I understand you've got a question.
Yes, I do. So about a year and a half ago, my husband and I were right here, and we did our debt-free scream. Since that time, however, I have had a really hard time letting go a little bit and spending money now that we are not in gazelle mode. And I didn't know if you had any suggestions as to how I could handle that.
Give me an example.
I just don't know if we're doing enough. I don't know if we're saving enough for retirement.
No, what do you spend money on and it feels weird if you did? Or something you almost spent money on but you couldn't?
Well, we're so keen to the budget that we're like, I don't know, can we do that? We don't
Give
really
me an example.
Let's see, home improvements.
Okay. Like what?
New hardwood floors that are going to be really expensive. We want to do it. We have the money to do it. It's hard to let go of that.
Okay. How much are they?
I would think probably close to $10,000, maybe $8,000 to $10,000.
Okay. And what's your household income?
About $120,000. It varies every year because I'm on a variable income.
Okay. And you've already got the money saved for it.
Correct.
It's something you had a goal to do.
Yes, but we also are saving for cars.
With the same money?
Correct. We're just putting everything into our savings fund. Okay. So when I look at that money, I think that's really for our cars. I don't know how much of that we can really spend because we're really trying to save for cars.
That's different than I can't turn loose of the money. I'm confused on which thing to buy. Okay? Mm-hmm. And I don't care which one you buy. How old are your cars?
We're praying they don't go at the same time. Mine is about 8 years old. My husband's is about 5. I go through them very quickly, so we're looking at something very inexpensive for myself.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, I think you just need to lay out a game plan and say, all right, we're going to do all 3 of these things. We're going to buy 2 cars and some hardwoods. All right?
Okay.
And we got $10,000 towards that. Or how much money have you got towards that goal?
Well, everything is just lumped together.
I know, not counting your emergency fund. But how much above the emergency fund?
Probably $30,000.
Okay, cool. And so the hardwoods are 8 or 10. What are you going to spend on the cars?
Probably for myself, probably no more than $15,000. I have from listening to you, I know that we should not buy new.
All right, that's 25. Then what else?
So probably about $15,000 for myself, maybe about 20 for my husband. So that's about $35,000 in cars, another 10 maybe in hardwoods.
Okay, and so that's 45, and you got 30. So when will you have the other 15, and which one is going to wait? Which one of the 3? Just prioritize them. 1, 2, 3. Which car, which hardwood? Hardwoods. Put them in some order. Start doing one of them now.
Okay.
With the money that's there, or 2 of them now with the money that's there. And so who's going to get the first car?
Probably me because I go through them so quickly, and I'm in the car a lot for work.
You got the money to do those 2 things. You're first. Are you before the hardwoods? Probably.
I really want those hardwoods, Dave.
I know, but are you before the Is the car more important than the hardwoods? I don't care.
The car should last some time. I'm going to drive it until she dies, so she should still have some time left.
And the car and the hardwoods are both in front of his car.
Correct.
Okay, then do the hardwoods in the car. You got the money to do those 2 things and start saving towards his car.
Okay.
You haven't done anything wrong.
It's just so hard to spend it, Dave.
All you got to do is that. Well, but I mean, it's already spent in your mind.
Sure.
You're going to do it. Mm-hmm. You have to do the car. You're going to do the hardwoods. It made you smile when you were talking about them. You've got the money. You've saved the money. You've worked hard. That's why you live like no one else, so later you can live like no one else. And none of these purchases are out of line based on a ratio to your income. Nothing here was crazy. You didn't tell me you're going to spend $200,000 on a car, making $100,000, or something like that. You're just moving up in cars and you're buying decent vehicles. Mm-hmm. And so I would immediately get 3 contractor bids on the hardwoods, and I'd start shopping for a car. You have the money.
Well, it feels frivolous to me to buy, say, hardwoods and not something that's going to be more lasting like a car, but maybe we should do retirement first. Like, I feel like maybe we should really be jamming our retirement.
Are you putting 15% of your income into retirement?
We're doing about 20 to 25%.
Okay. 15% is all you're supposed to be doing.
But my husband didn't invest at all prior to our marriage.
You're supposed to be putting 15% in.
Okay, good enough.
And you're supposed to be paying off your house above that.
We did that.
The house is already paid off.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then no.
Then
Then you would be at 20 or whatever. Yeah. So you're fine at 22. You're fine. You're doing fine.
Okay.
You save, at your age, if you save 22% of your income, that's $25,000 a year for the next many, many, many years, you're going to be so rich, it's going to be unbelievable, and the hardwoods aren't going to keep you from doing that. So you're supposed to balance and do some giving, some saving, and some enjoyment of money. And really, the only thing on this list that's enjoyment, a little bit of the car is enjoyment, and the hardwoods. So enjoy it.
Okay.
It's what you want to do with it. That's why you work. Yeah, do it. Write the checks.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks for stopping by. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.